Greetings, Leos. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, here to do your bonus for the month of October 2019. This message will be for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, so stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate with you. Cross watchers, you are welcome to the video. I will be reading from the perspective of the Leo. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. What's going on for my Leos? Let's see. I want to say this because this is the card that I thought was going to come out. I just did Cancer's bonus. And I thought that was going to come out for them, but it ended up being another card. What was it? It was the creation card that came out for them. But when it fell out, I saw this card. So it's interesting that it comes out for your reading. Then we have expansion here. Intuitively, I'm feeling like you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Gemini. That could be for some of you. But either way, I'm gonna get some Sibylla to clarify this trickery card. Ooh. Okay. The wife card. And one for expansion. Joyfulness and frivolity. Okay. Interesting message. Before I get into some Tarot in Wonderland, I'm just gonna tell you the first message I have for some of you. So for a group of Leos out there, you may be trying to reconcile with someone, desiring to reconcile with someone. It may just be on your mind, on your heart, entertaining the possibility. Y'all could have history, y'all could have a child, or just a son or a daughter in general. Doesn't have to be a child, depending on your age. That child could be grown. But or there was just history built, memories built, attachments built, and you know, for one reason or another, there was a separation, and you may just like either are actively wanting to plan to move towards somebody, or it's just on your mind, right? Universe is saying the key to your success, the key to being granted these blessings that you've wanted to manifest, is taking more of the free approach. Like, Leos are one of the signs that's truly known for their freedom and independence. And expansion is such, you know, a characteristic of Leo energy. You know? So in essence, with you coming into your true form or higher form, you realize that letting go of certain attachments and just having fun is the better route. I'm not saying, you know, have fun and going out and being all promiscuous. If that's what you want to do, do that. But I'm saying, as far as, see, this situation here with this person that you may be contemplating reconciliation with, as much as you may miss them or however you may feel about them or whatever you had in the past, I see it still brings you like a lot of great anxiety, makes you feel worn, makes you feel you know, you probably had moments of just definitely feeling burnt out. So the opposite of that is freeing yourself from it, doing things that you love with people that you love, and not being afraid to entertain the possibilities of other people who are out here trying to, you know, give you a different experience or do better by you, you know? Because many of y'all may have been pushing some people away because, you know, here and there who were interested throughout whatever period of time, just because not just that you were so fixated on this past person. It's not about that. I mean, you know, it could have been in and out of nights of that energy, but it was more so just like, all right, well, look, I just want to do me. And then the other points, you know, I'm thinking about this person and that's not really working out. And then it stressed me the fuck out, so I don't know if it's going to work out, period. So, you know, just like with everything on your mind considered and on your heart considered, you haven't really been worried about any of these new folks. I mean, I see you've been putting yourself out there. Like, you know, it's not like you've been hermiting or anything. You've been putting yourself out there. Just for the sake of feeling what's out there. Just for the sake of interaction. Just for the sake of not being a bump on a log. You know what I mean? So gift wanted to pop out at the bottom of the deck, the card of gift here. Many new opportunities coming in for you, many new blessings. As far as the validity of them, I sense that they will pay off tremendously. You might, this next person here might be quite a surprise to you, like some diamond in the rough type energy. Or it's just, you know, and that's more or less just to say that you don't necessarily recognize off the bat, like, how amazing this person is or everything that they truly have to offer you. Page of Wands, though. Okay, let's see. Page of Wands. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Because I want to get some energy on how they're feeling about you. Page of Cups. Ooh, a lot of new. Okay. So, yeah, there's somebody who's like diamond in the rough type energy, Leo. And you don't just, you might not know it yet, but pretty soon, this person's going to pique your interest. Okay? And outside of that, you know, I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication that goes on between you as the Page of Wands and their energies of the Page of Cups. Someone is coming towards you and they're trying to offer you love. Like I said, people have been trying to come and do right by you, right? And you may have just been focused on this other person. And if you ain't gonna be with them, then you're just gonna do you. You're not worried about that right now. But see, that's how trickery ties into expansion, because the real thing, of course, that you come to realize that's going to bring you out of that zone or that rut and propel you forward into new opportunities and advancements, you know, it's going to be letting all that shit go and giving yourself a sense of like liberation, you know. Just think about how cathartic it is truly to, I mean, like, there are emotional weights or just weights that go unseen that are tremendously heavier than many physical things, you know? So it's nice to lift that. But yeah, I'm just coming with some love here with this Page of Cups energy. And I think the more you communicate, the more you see this person. Look at how he's. Okay, so basically this is the layout. The Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Page of Cups energy coming in, looking to give an offer, looking to extend. And the Page of Wands is very intrigued. He's like, You know what I'm saying? Finally coming to think about the possibilities of just being with someone else, accepting that it's over. And the thing that just popped into my head is, I don't know how they're gonna feel. This past person, this ex that you're getting over, I don't know how they're gonna feel, but you're not caring about that anymore. You're not caring about how they feel anymore. Now you're like, who is this? What's this? Man, they got me feeling some type of way. Oh my gosh. And, are you getting those shoulders? Are you rubbing? You know, y'all are hanging out, then they start rubbing your shoulders. Oh, you've had a long day, my lovely Leo. And you're just like, oh, you know what? If you're there, just move down a little bit to the right, and that's it, you know. And they're just gonna be taking care of you. And oh my God, this is somebody who definitely wants to love you, Leo. Like I keep saying, but it's something that I feel like it's not an immature energy. It's an energy that's going to take off maybe slightly slowly. There may be slight differences as far as what you have to understand about the way each other expresses love, because cups are passionate, you know, wands are passionate, but it's two different types of passion. It's fire and, you know, emotional waters, you know. So those deep waters and, you know, the fury fire kind of have to, but that's what this Eight of Wands is about. This is about making that communication happen. This is about getting that kinetic energy going, okay? This is about excitement. This is about desire. So that common ground will be found, and I think that's also what will be intriguing to them, for them to want to give you their love, and you intrigued to receive it and reciprocate, is that y'all are coming from such different places, but you're ending cycles. There was like a past that you've, you know, so much that you've ended. So as you're starting on these new beginnings here, that's why I said you could be dealing with a Cancer with this Page of Cups coming in. It could also be Pisces, Scorpio energy. But, oh man, where was I going with this? I feel like there's just so much energy here. It's like, you know, y'all have ended cycles. So this page energy that y'all are coming in is indicative of starting new, okay? A new journey. And this expansion tells me that it's something that really has all the potential to grow into something very magical and powerful, and that people will take note of, and that's universally ordained. And it has you feeling young again, youthful again, not like the semi-haggard energy that I was speaking of in this wife card that leads to the old woman, which is like, at that point, you're feeling hella haggard, you know. This is new. This is that youthful energy. Okay, this is that playful energy. Call it naive, whatever you will, but these people are avidly learning about each other. So that's why I see that it's the most positive connotations of the pages here. Now, Leo, you may be doing a lot of watching of this person just to see exactly. It's not that you feel like it's too good to be true, but when you feel strongly, and you feel so strong about this person in a different way that you likely have never felt before, that you just have to make sure, like, sure. You're just like, this is someone who could make me into a fool. You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, it's that type of love. Like, I could give my all to this person. Let me make sure, that they're not here to make me look like a fool. Because a Leo, and let me tell you something I know about Leos. And this could be other signs too, for sure. But let me tell you what I've known about Leos and this has been my best friends. This has been, you know, my father. When you meet a Leo, you will want to give them your heart, okay? You will want to give them that offer of love. There's something so captivating, charming, and charismatic about a Leo. It's just insane. And how, Leo, of it is this energy to say, hey, I can meet you there. I'm down. Let's see if this can work. This is about, an offer being made at some point as well. At some point. There's no extension here. He's still holding on to that wand, pondering though, finger to chin. It takes a little bit more for Leo to give their heart. Just because they meet someone and click with someone off the bat and it seems mutual, then it gets to the point where, okay, this person makes this offer or this extension. Leo will take it and say, hey, okay, so we can work on that. We can work towards me getting there with you. I need to study you. I need to learn you. Because it just seems as though Leo's had that draw to where other people do it sooner. They do it before they just fall in love. So, I guess what I'm trying to say here is you're still studying this person before you extend. But this is where your focus is. Okay, this is where your desire is. This is where you foresee commitment being. But before you give your heart, just because they're giving theirs, that's cool. But you won't be made to look a fool. So you'll do right by theirs. If you really care and your eyes are set on them, you're going to protect anything they give you. You're going to protect them. That's what Leos do. So that's why people generally know they can trust taking that approach first. But yeah, some of y'all are it's almost like that scared, oh, this is not too good to be true, but sort of. The Lover's energy, Gemini energy, like I said, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. This is telling me that not only could this be the one, but you definitely will have a choice that needs to be made about fully stepping into that level of love expansion, okay? Really expanding yourself on those frequencies there, the love frequencies, which you've been desiring to do for so long. Again, this has all the potential. It's something that's highly ordained. We see the ordaining in the Lover's card here. We see it in the expansion card. The spirits are speaking out. You see their echo billowing out beams of light, sanctioning and blessing this union. You can finally move forward. You want to get some tea on how this other person feels. Your past person, because like I said, I don't think they're going to be too happy, but ooh, almost had a popper. Yeah, I figured. Haughtiness reversed. Oh, come on. Haughtiness reversed here. Haughtiness has always been actually in this deck, my card for Leo. So what this is symbolizing to me is clearly, like when we talk about how they're feeling, their ego is hurt and it's bruised, and this is someone who could be reacting in very harsh ways as well. But it's interesting that it that's what it reflects. It's in reverse, but it is, since it's a card of Leo in reverse, it's like the loss of said Leo, loss of you essentially leaving and exiting their lives to essentially have them respond in the way that is this card in reverse. Does that make sense? Then we have the card of falseness here. There might be an inability to accept, that truth of you moving on and forward, especially with someone new and really achieving the accolades and love that you are to others. It may seem so quickly, but it's almost as if someone feels as though that they're dreaming. I'm getting that it's like a nightmare. The word nightmare popped out. Somebody's tremendously going to be dreading it and maybe regretting decisions that they have made to whatever level, as far as what they didn't do differently, taking you for granted. And we have the card of melancholy in the upright position. So it's honestly going to be a while before I think they're able to see things for what they are and move on, get their own clarity and move forward in the right direction. Now that's something that you are no longer worried about. Again, somebody, their pain, their sadness, whatever they're going through, from their perspective on the situation, you're letting them deal with and experience, you're letting it be up to that. So you can move forward and propel in your life. That's what it's about right now. It's about you. And you've got a lot of beautiful energy coming in. Love you, Leo.